I'm really happy right now. It's great. My girlfriend and I just celebrated 4 years together, which is fantastic. I love her so. Thank you so much. A lot of people do it, but thank you so much. Very kind. She accidentally called me mom the other day, so it's over. We're done. We had a really good mom. Yeah. I don't want to kink shame anybody here. I don't mean to. I'm not one of those guys that ever wants to get called daddy in the bedroom. So you can imagine my surprise when I got called mom in the living room. Didn't expect it. I do give off a mom energy. I understand that. I get that. I just want to make sure everyone's having a good time. You know, you guys ever had a good time? Is that good? Okay, great. I'm an anxious mom. That happens all the time. I don't like telling people that I have anxiety, though. That's never fun. Because there's always one person that acts like they have the cure. And always sounds like this. You ever tried weed before? Are we all smoking a different weed? I don't know what happened to you guys. Every time I smoke weed, my brain is like, remember all those weird things you said in middle school? We're playing those hits all night. Sucks. I'm a very anxious person. I'm very non-confrontational. That's not always great. Like, I got in a road rage incident recently, which I lost up top. I think we all know that, but I lost my incident. I was driving into my place of work, and I had the inside lane. There was a car in the outside lane, and he put his blinker on to merge into my lane. And I was like, okay, fine, I'm nice. You know, I slowed down, give him some room. He didn't take the spot, so I sped up. Then he sped up next to me, and he put his blinker on and tried to merge into my lane again. And this time I was like, I can dance this tango. So I do a rare move. I slow down a lot. I give this guy a wide berth, right? He responds by also slowing down a lot. So now we're both driving very slowly, parallel, right? And I did that thing, you know, sometimes people do, like when they whisper yell in their car when you're the only one in your car. You know what I mean? I was sitting next to him and I was like, what are you doing? But his window was rolled up, not responding, fine. So I sped up, then he sped up next to me. His window is now down, and I can tell that he is yelling unkind things towards me. But I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of looking over at him. I am a proud Subaru owner. Yeah, we don't do that in the Subaru family. You know? We are the Peace Corps of cars. So I ignored him and I pulled into my place of work, which at the time had security. And I remember thinking to myself, wouldn't it be funny if he came in here? And it wasn't funny when he came in there. So I'm on the front lawn of the company at this point, and this car rolls up. Dude gets out. He's huge, right? And he looks at me and he goes, hey, you got something to say. You can say it to my face. I didn't have anything to say. He says it again, nothing from me. Right. I turn to walk away, maybe diffuse the situation. I don't know. Maybe that's what he needs. And he goes, hey, you got something to say? You can say it right here, right now, to my face. And finally I was like, hey man, I don't know what's going on, all right? I'm sorry if I did anything to you, okay? If you could please leave me alone. I'm a single mom, okay? And then he looked at me, and this did happen. This is crazy. He looked at me, and he said, okay, I'm gonna let you go. It's a good day. It's Friday. And then he got into his car, and he just drove away. Isn't that the craziest TGIF you have ever heard in your life? I mean, thank God it was Friday, you know what I mean? Holy God, like, wow, that guy had cool weekend plans, you know? He was gonna take me, he's like, I gotta go to Disneyland. I can't kill this child, right? Thank God. Yeah. Whew. You guys are very kind. This is so sweet. This is like a very cool looking crowd. So I was like, oh, this might go bad. I'm not very cool. I really try. I do try. I tried cocaine for the first time recently. That was a huge mistake. Whoa. Wow, that was awful. I didn't try it in a cool way either. I fell asleep at a John Wick movie marathon. And my friend saw me start to wake up and he was like, hey man, you're looking kind of tired. Would you like to try some cocaine? Which, first of all, what an overshot of a solution to that problem, right? There was a coffee machine like right there. It He's like, do you want this atomic bomb of an answer, huh? So I was like, okay, but I got a little nervous because I've heard a lot of stories about people trying cocaine and then dying. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard those stories. And so I was like, I'm gonna do the dip and slip, which is, what cops do on TV shows. So I dipped my finger in cocaine, and then I rubbed it on my gums. And cocaine tastes like evil sand. It's gross. I don't understand the appeal of that at all. It's like malevolent sand. It's ugh. It didn't affect me, right? So I was like, okay, we gotta do this like the pros. And I was like, I looked at my friend and I was like, I'm ready to snort a line of cocaine. I don't know, do you do cocaine? It's like a king. I was like, now we do cocaine. Brothers. So he disappeared and he came back with like a bunch of tiny little straws. And at this point I was like, this was never about me being awake, right? I'm supporting a habit. Here's a problem. He lined up a line, and so I took the little straw, and for the first and only time in my life, I snorted a line of cocaine. And then I fell right back to sleep, which, do you know what that says about my anxiety, that I tried cocaine and my body was like, soothing. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Skardarasy. Thank you.